You just have to tell yourself, you know you got this to do. Get up and do it.
Well, I was just driving in my car, I'm cruising, listening to music, looking at the girls, it's the music, ignition, turn off the key, I'm on a mission, dismissing, miracle, lyrical addition, condition, my brain is pumping hard like a piston, competition is getting less, I'm the best, so listen, you wishing to run away from my smoke of power, an hour is all I need to have you in my power, a flower, one rose, no one knows how it goes, full of holes, the stage is empty, I'm gonna plenty gently put you in your place, don't try to tempt me. Just three, one little in you smoking in a tree. One little in you smoking in a tree. R-I-P-P-I-N-G. One little in you smoking in a tree. R-I-P-P-I.
What's poppin'? It's your girl KO back on the cam doing a doggone thing. And before we get into this video, if you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Nothing, right? Exactly. I'm glad you know. Anyway, so you gonna make that move and I'll be here for you, you know. All right, so basically we're talking about how I'm learning to stop procrastinating. I'm just basically about to give y'all a few tips that's helping me out. Okay, one, just think of it as like when you procrastinate, you're gonna stress yourself out, and stress is not good, because when you're stressed you get depressed and you get full of anxiety. You don't want that. You really don't want that. So make sure you put your priorities first. You need a priority check. You're like, okay, I need to get this done, and this done, and it needs to be done by this certain time. So I'm going to take the initiative to do what I have to do within that time frame that I have and get it done. So I won't have to worry about it later, or worrying about it getting done late, or it not getting done at all. Two, if you're a super unorganized person and you just don't know where to start with your procrastination and things you need to get done, get a vision board. So basically I have a vision board in my room. I'll post a picture of it right here of what it looks like, what it has on it, Basically, a vision board is a board or a sheet of paper or whatever that helps you get things in order. So you write down everything you want to accomplish and get done, and as you get them done, you just check them off or cross them out. You can either keep them, or you can either throw them away, or I don't know. Personally, I have the whiteboard where I can write on it, so I write down what needs to get done, and then I put a little check mark box next to it, and after I checked off everything, I erase it, and I'm like, okay, my mind's cleared. Like, when the board is cleared, my mind's cleared. And that's how I kind of declutter as of right now, and that's kind of helping me move myself along and not procrastinate, and actually get done what I need to get done. And also I can see what needs to get done, therefore I won't spaz out like, oh, I got this to do, I got that to do, I got this to do, but where does it all fit? You get what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. If you're really a heavy procrastinator like I was, and I still procrastinate to a certain degree, but it's not like how I was where I just wouldn't do anything at all and I would literally wait to the last second to get it done. You just have to tell yourself, you know you got this to do. Get up and do it. And basically make awards for yourself. So what I did with my summer project that I had to do for my AP English class, I would basically, like, I know I had to get the book report done. I was still procrastinating up until like the last 2 weeks, or the last week in which it was due, which was the first day of school. And basically I had to read a whole book, write a whole bunch of reflections on it, and then I had to do all this other jibber jabber for it, and I felt like there was no time to do it. But if you put yourself on a schedule and say, okay, I had to read the book, so I'm like, if I read this many pages, then I can stop, watch a YouTube video or two, and get back to going. Keeping yourself motivated and awarding yourself as you go along will keep you in the mood of doing it and in the swing of doing it. Therefore, you will be able to flow through it without like constantly just going at it. That makes it boring, right? So make sure you award yourself along the way to keep it interesting. Like, okay, say if you got a paper due and you got to write this much, you write this much, and then you give yourself a piece of candy or do whatever you like to do, and then you get back to it, just as long as you don't stray from what you're supposed to be doing. Or another way, if you know you're not a reliable source to help yourself stop procrastinating, get somebody to help you. Tell a person, hey, I need to get this done, and this done, and I know I'm not going to do it by myself. I'm not going to get it done. I can't trust myself, basically. So you have them get on you about what you need to do, basically like parents. So you know you have chores, right? Or if you do have chores, you don't have chores. Some people do, some people don't. If you got chores that you know you need to be doing, your parents get on you about it all the time, don't they? So basically you need somebody like that who's going to keep following up behind you. Hey, get on this, do that, do this, do that, to make sure you stay on the right track. Another way to stop procrastinating is basically to put yourself on a schedule. So say if you have a paper due by like 11 o'clock and it's already like, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and you don't want to have to type the whole paper and then be able to send it at the end, like at directly 11 o'clock. So you can set yourself on a schedule and be like, okay, 5 o'clock I'm gonna start doing the paper, and then 5:30 I'ma stop, take a break, basically just don't keep going get it, because like I said in the last point, or the point before last, if you keep going at something and keep going at it, it's going to get boring and it's going to get tiring, and then that's going to cause you to procrastinate more. So as long as you have something to look forward to, and like a break or something, as long as you're taking breaks or constantly watching videos or rewarding yourself, you're gonna build up that memory of like there's something good coming out of this. You have to think of it as like you're doing it for a common goal or a common reason. You're doing this to get somewhere, or to be able to get somewhere where you want to be. Basically, procrastination is withholding you from achieving your dreams. That's how I think of it, and that's why I started like back doing YouTube how I should. Like I was like, okay, I procrastinate a lot and I can't get stuff done, and I claim I don't have time management when I could have perfect time management if I stopped procrastinating. And procrastinating was one of the key reasons why I was always overwhelmed. So if you point out what you procrastinate, if you can pinpoint what you procrastinate about and why you procrastinate, and you find a solution to it or something that helps you to stop procrastinating, preferably one of my tips, or if you find something else that's useful, then you use that to get you through your procrastination. But just remember, procrastinating is not going to get you where you want to be. Getting up and doing what you have to do when you have to do it in, you know, in a timely perspective, you'll be able to accomplish more things. That's why I have so much free time on my hands now, because I get my stuff done now, and I'm like,
dang, I never had this much free time.
And that's because I stopped procrastinating. When you procrastinate, you have something to do and you take up all this time because you pushing it off, you keep pushing it off, and you're still gonna have to do it. Simple as that. So, moral of the story, just don't procrastinate. It's really not, it's not helpful. It's really not helpful, and I've learned that over the past month as I've been working on bettering myself and getting myself in the right mental state and mindset and getting myself back where I was. Okay, alright, so that's the end of this video. I hope this video was helpful for some of you guys. If you guys have tips on how you stopped procrastinating, or tips that are helping you to stop procrastinating that I did not mention, make sure you put them down below in the comments. I will always love to read them, because I still procrastinate sometimes I don't. But yeah, make sure you put those down in the comment box below, though. I will definitely read them. Like I said at the beginning, I don't know if I said it at the beginning actually, if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Like this video if you like this video, share it with somebody who's a major procrastinator like I was, and hopefully this can help them. Okay, and without further ado, I'm ending this video. Peace.